Hello everyone, this is JOYPEARLINLUCIA working as an assistant professor in the PG and Research Department of English at St.Joseph College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Cuddalore. So in this video, I would like to share a few words about the play, the Mukdhadhara, which is one of the most important and a famous play that we can see in Indian aesthetics, which was written by a most eminent writer as well as the first Asian recipient of Nobel Prize in Literature, that is none other than Rabindranath Tagore. S. So he wrote this play in the year 1922, originally in Bengali, and he translated it in the same year 1922. So first let us see the plot line followed by the themes that we can scrutinize in this play, and we can also, one of the important thing to be noted is how this theme it how it was even written in 1922, which was at the beginning of the 20th century, and how it is which is so relevant and so matching even in the current scenario, and how we can implement those themes even in the current scenario. Okay, before entering into the plot line, let us see a few descriptions about the major characters of this play. So the first character is Ranajit. So Ranajit is the ruler and the king of the place named Uttarakhand, and next followed by Abhijit. So Abhijit is called or he mentioned as a Yuvaraja, which means a governor of another small village which lies next to Uttarakhand, that is Shivatara. So considering who is Abhijit, Abhijit is considered as a foundling son, which means a adopted son of Ranajit, because he is not his own son. Abhijit is a foundling or adopted son of Ranajit. Though he is an adopted son, Ranajit have pampered him as his own son. Okay, so another character is Dhananjaya. So this Dhananjaya is also an important character, where he is considered as a spiritual leader of the people of Shivatara. Actually, while looking into these two places, Uttarakhand and Shivatara, Uttarakhand is considered as a very powerful place, where Shivatara is mentioned as a city of downtrodden, a subjugated, a subjugating place. So this was considered as inferior place. So this Dhanajaya belongs to the community of Sivatara. Being a spiritual leader, he always insists his people to follow the non-violence, to follow the movement of non-violence, or the ahimsa, which was taught by Gandhiji as a great weapon to overcome all the subjugations and all the oppressions that was laid on the downtrodden people by the dominating people. So another important character is Beauty. Beauty is it's mentioned as a royal engineer of Uttarakhand, a man of science, a man who seeks a pleasure in science. So considering the main concept of the play is the king Ranajit. The Ranajit can be considered as a very typical or a very tyrant or a dominating, a cruel king who really wants to suppress the people of Sivatara. So another theme that we can see here is a theme of imperialism and the theme of industrialization or capitalization. How all these things have been a great threat to the people of lower caste, a people of downtrodden community. Okay, so the play starts like this. So the plot line starts as the people of Uttarakhand, the kingdom of Uttarakhand is celebrating the great success of the construction of a dam which was mentioned as a giant mission by Rabindranath Tagore. Because what is meant by dam? A dam is something which prevents water from entering into a city, or the dam which has the control over the natural resource, the control over the water. So here Ranajit makes a plot. Ranajit wants to build a dam, thereby preventing the waterfall. Mukdhadhara, the title of the play Mukdhadhara, which means a waterfall. okay, which means a waterfall. It is a Mukta means mountain, Thara is a stream. So mountain stream, the mountain stream which runs down to the slopes of Uttarakhand, which also reaches the Sivatara, which also supplies the water to Sivatara. So this man Ranajit wants to build a dam, thereby preventing the water to enter into the village of Sivatharai, so that he will rule over those people, and so that he will subjugate those people and made them to lie in his feet, or made him to get his back always, made them to totally depend on this man Ranajit. So, as the play starts with the entire people of Uttarakhand was celebrating the success of the giant mission, the dam. So it takes nearly 25 years for Behuti to build this giant mission, which is not so easy on those eras, as we all know that since there is no that manpower, or not so much of facilities, it really take 25 years hard laboring to construct that the dam. And also it is mentioned that this Behuti made um, this Behuti get the labors from the, not from the higher caste people, or not from the Uttarakhand itself, but from the people of Shivathara. He just picked the men from the from the downtrodden city in order to build the dam, thereby making so many people lost their own life during the construction of this dam. So while the people of Uttarakhand was enjoying, there is one man who is not at all happy with the construction of that dam, who really feel pity for the downtrodden people, who are who lacks water supply, whose throats are getting dry, and whose throats are wavering for thirsty. It is none other than Abhijit. So Abhijit, the foundling son of Ranajit. So Ranajit appointed Abhijit as the governor of Sivatharai. So as a governor, as a rightful governor of Sivatharai, this man Abhijit really wanted to liberate the downtrodden people. He really wanted to help them a lot. So as the first thing, as soon as Ranajit appointed him as a as a Sivatharai, as a governor of Sivatharai, Abhijit gained lots and lots of love and respect from the people of Sivatharai, thereby doing a great deeds for him. The first thing that he did is, there is a mention of a Nandi wall. There is a mention of Nandi wall which lies between these two places, Uttarakhand and Shivatharai. So this Nandi wall prevents the daily needs, or the daily supplies of the Shivatharai people reaching from Uttarakhand. So this Ranajit built a Nandi wall, thereby preventing the Shivatharai people from getting all the elementary needs and all the day-to-day supplies that they really want to lead a life. So because whatever wants to reach the Sivatharai only passes through this place. So in order, thereby blocking the passing path. So this man has the control over the Shivatharai people and control over their day-to-day life. So as soon as Abhijit becomes a king, the first thing that he did is he just decimated the wall. He just broken down the wall, which actually which actually made Ranajit into a great anger. So though he just kindled a great anger, so this Ranajit still loves his son Abhijit. So and as the day passes, Abhijit meets lots and lots of people from Shivatara. So while he was passing through the passing through the village, there he meets two people, a minor character that is named Amba and Baddu. So Amba is a desperate mother who lost his one and only beloved son while the construction of dam. So thereby taking his son, not even taking, crashing his son from, or this Behuti made his son to work for the dam, to work for the building of construction of that dam. So during the construction, Amba's son, only son, lost his life. So this made her to this made a life into a darkness. This made a life colorless, and this made a life a more pathetic one. On the other way, we can see a man, old man named Batu, who is as same in the position of Ambai, lost his two beautiful and most lovable grandchildren during the construction of this dam. So these people met Abhijit, and these people really wants the justice for the lost of their sons. So Abhijit takes a decision. Abhijit always wants to decimate the dam. So so oh, so he creates a plot. He makes a plot for the process of decimating the dam. This information has reached the ears of Ranajit. So Ranajit was greatly threatened, and he was greatly angered by the act of Abhijit. So he wants to put Abhijit in a custody, thereby not allowing him to go and break the dam. So he puts him under the custody. Now Abhijit is being prison, and he is now in a prison. So while he was in prison, there comes his own uncle. Oh, another important character that we can see is Vishwajit. Vishwajit is none other than the uncle of Ranajit. He is the uncle of Ranajit, who knows the secret of Abhijit. So while meets Abhijit, Vishwajit just reveals the truth that Abhijit is not the own son of Ranajit, but Ranajit found him near the streams of Mukdhadhara. So, while thinking about decimating the dam, Abhijit has the curiosity, or he just undergone lots of introspection. What is the purpose of his own life, or what made him to get the instinction of breaking the dam? Why that he wants to decimate the dam? So that he will come to know that Abhijit comes to know that. So Muktadara is the only thing that his ears listen to. The sound of Muktadara is the first sound, or the first whispering that his ears listen as soon as he reaches this world. So he considered Muktadara as his nurse, the nature as his own mother, where we can see the element or the sense of transcendentalism here, where where the authors, when we take Emerson, or when we take so many writers, when we take Emerson, where that they implemented that our nature is being the mother, or nature is the only thing that a human can survive with. When we take Wordsworth and lots of writers who just gives the importance of nature, where Wordsworth says that nature as his own nurse, nature as his own friend or a teacher, which teaches him what the life is. So in this way, Abhijit also considered nature as his the first mother, or the nurse who pampered him. So he really wants to release Muktadara, release the water. He just want, he doesn't he do not only wants to liberate the people of Sivathara, thereby giving them the water supply. He also wants to release Muktadara, which is being arrested or subjugated by Ranajit. So so now Abhijit being in a prison, the Sivathara people goes to Ranajit and just protest to release Abhijit. But Ranajit was very adamant, and he was very firm in his decision that he will never let Abhijit to come out of that place. So while Ranajit, Vishwajit, as well as the Bihuti, the royal engineer, they were discussing about all these things, there comes, they will slowly hear the sound of a stream, the sound of water, the sound of a stream which was passing by. This sound shakes them for a minute. This sound makes Ranajit almost in a death situation. Thereby listening to the sounds of the water stream, Ranajit was very much threatened, or very much scared. While he asked Bihuti says that So if at all Abhijit wants to release the water, if at all Abhijit really wants to liberate the people of Shivatara, it will cost his own life, because he says that the giant mission, which is consisted of heavy tools and heavy weapons, or the heavy things, when he tries to break it, he will give up his own life, which means the dam will fall on himself, and thereby he should give his own life. So while they was listening to this, they just came out and see that how the water, the liberation of Mukdhadhara, the smile of Mukdhadhara, as well as the smile of the Shivathara's people, as well as how it just, how finally the barren city, how finally the desert has got its water or got its rain. So this is a beautiful portrait. So they come to know that the people of Shivathara, and as well as Ranajit comes to know that Abhijit give away his own life in order to liberate Mukdara, in order to liberate the downtrodden people from all the subjugation that they are undergoing there. So we can see how the leaders of India have fought, how the leaders of not only the leaders of India, how the leaders of so many subjugated or the oppressed country fought for the cause of the liberation of this own people. So Abhijit have been considered as a god of Shivathara who really wants to liberate the people. So when it's come to themes, so we can see lots and lots of themes. So when it's come to the word or the term giant mission, we can see here the giant mission is considered as a dam. And also when it's come to the current scenario, we can see how the construction of dam, it still puts so many people's life a great question mark. The prevention of water, the prevention of drinking water made a people to lose their life. The prevention of drinking water made the people to thirst, to just give up their own life. And also in the same way, when it's come to mission, we can see how science starts to rule the society. In the AI period, in the 21st century, we are seeing how the AI, the artificial intelligence, is ruling the entire people, where the machine replaces the connection of humanity, where the machine replaces the connection of human understandings or human touch, or the or the humanity in the society. We can see all these themes here. And when it's come to imperialism, we can see we can consider Ranajit as a great or a cruel imperialist who wants to dominate the people, who wants to suppress or who want to subjugate the people of Sivathara. This dominance, this power of dominance have developed into the entire city. He just wants to he just wants to Shivathara people, wants the Shivathara people to be a great slave for him. He just want to put them as a slave. But this man Abhijit have broken down and liberated those people. So we can see the sense of imperialism, where this Ranajit is being a colonizer, colonized, being this Uttarakhand being a colonizing country, the place of colonization. The colonizers have been colonized the people of Shivathara. So this is considered as a colonized people, and Uttarakhand is considered as a colonizing country. So another theme that we can see is how downtrodden are being robbed by their elementary needs as well as the dignity. So this Nandi wall, the mentioning of Nandi wall as being the great prevention of elementary needs and dignity from the people of Shivathara. So this man building the Nandi wall, thereby preventing the people from getting their daily needs. And also the important theme is how how to resist all these things, the revolt or the fight of Abhijit have finally paved the way for the people to get the necessary need, to find the liberty, to see the independence, or to see the freedom of their life. So I believe that this short video or this short explanation will immensely help you in not in an immense way, but in a short way. So thank you for listening.